What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first in a series of 4 very special videos. So as you can see, I have a rather large box in front of me. And if you can see here and like over here, it says Fragile. That's French, meaning this is very important shit in this box. So some of you may have seen very recently an interview that I did with a man named Mark DeVito. And for those of you who didn't see it, well, I'll post a link in the video description to that interview. But he is a guy that did artwork for Metallica, specifically a lot of crew stuff and some fan club stuff as well. And it's a really great conversation that he and I have. He goes through his whole history with the Bay Area thrash scene and how he ended up working for Metallica and then later working for Motorhead. It's great. You should go check it out. But along with him just giving me an incredible interview, when we were first introduced to each other, it was because he was looking to get rid of some old merch. So he had the first 4 Metallica Fan Cans, completely brand new, that he was sent them because he did the artwork for them. And he'd never touched them. They were just in a box, and he was like, hey, you want these? I offered him a sum of money that he accepted kindly, and he then shipped them to me, and they are now in this box. For those of you who may not know, the fan cans were a thing that Metallica did. I think they did it for 6 years, 5 or 6 years, where if you were a part of the fan club, you would get an offer to buy the fan can. I don't remember how much it was. It was like $40-50. It wasn't too much for what you get. And then, you know, it was shipped to you, and then you got what was inside the fan can for that year. I think it was yearly. And Mark helped design the first 4, hence why he had the first 4. And now I have the first 4. This is a very long introduction. So Metallica Fan Cans. Back in the day, in the mid-90s when they were first coming out, not only did I not have any money to fucking even join the fan club, because at that point I think you had to pay to join the fan club. I definitely didn't have any money to get these. And now that I'm older, have a little bit more money, and I have already dove headfirst into the world of trying to collect all the Metallica shit that I can. So I was able to get these, and I'm very happy to add them to my collection. So I decided that for each one, I'm going to do kind of an unboxing or an uncanning, if you will. And I will also, after reviewing whatever it is that comes in it, I'll talk to you all about that. I'll just, you know, walk you through my first experience with whatever happens to be in these Metallica fan cans. But without further ado, that was a lot of ado, right? Let's just open this shit up. he packed them in here pretty good, guys. All right. Let's look these. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. I see the tops of them. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. I think this is the first one. Okay. Let me put it over here real quick. So all these other ones are just going to stay right in here until later. I'm not even fudging this. I'm what some people refer to as a pleasure delayer. So as much as I'm very happy to open this first one, I'm also very happy to put these away until I do the other videos. And the anticipation for getting to open these, I'm such a fucking nerd for this band, aren't I? Okay, so I know that the first fan can was in 1996. So I'm guessing that this is the first one. Look at that. So, you know, Mark DeVito art there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what it's got. There you go on the other side. Canned goods. Fan can number 1. There you go. Canned goods. 1 Metallica video, 1 Metallica compact disc, 1 Boys Are Back in Donington t-shirt, and 1 Metallica bottle opener. Exclusive. Only available to members of the Metallica Club. So, all right, there you go. Fan can number 1. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, and on the top of it, Metallica logo. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's take a look at this T-shirt, which is, if I remember right, was also designed by Mark DeVito. Oh, look at that. Oh man. So it looks like the Jailbreak cover from Thin Lizzy. In the back, the boys are back in Donington, 95. Nice. Ooh, it's got that new shirt smell, you know what I'm talking about? Oh my goodness. So there you go. That will never be worn. Okay, let's look at this next. A VHS. Fan Can #1. Yes, we've got a video. Oh, I wonder if that's a Young Ones reference. Yes, we've got a video! 1996. Okay, what the hell's in it? The writing process from Dungeon to Bob, contest winner foolishness, jammin', shootin', hangin', drunk friends invade stage, playing cover tunes with the original guys. Interesting. So there you go. That's what's on the back there. Oh, there you got the art from the can on the VHS there. Nothing else fancy on that. And there's a little drawing, apparently by James. Just pause that if you want to get a good look at it. All right, I'm very much looking forward to watching this, which is one of the things that I'll check out and then tell you about. Now let's look at there's a CD in here too. Fan Can #1. It's like live summer studio, all scratched out, and it just says Stupid Shit, 1996. Once again with the same drawing by James. And then on the back, Fan Can #1, Stupid Shit, or reasons not to be a fan anymore. It's not gonna work, guys. I'm always gonna be a fan. Oh, I love this. To quickly access your favorite waste of time in the studio, join the stupidity by naming the tracks yourself. Oh, how funny, guys. All right, cool. So then the CD has the same image on it from the front of the can, and just your basic jewel case from back in the day. Remember jewel cases? Remember CDs, people? Another thing that I will tell you about after I listen to it. Last but not least, you also get, oh man, I'm gonna use this tonight when I open a beer. Metallica keychain bottle opener. Pretty sweet. All right, so the first Fan Can, T-shirt, VHS, CD, bottle opener. Pretty fucking sweet. If you're wanting to see the can again, there you go. Fan Can #1, 1996. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go watch this VHS, go listen to this CD, and I'm gonna come right back here and I'm gonna talk about them. All right? Stay tuned. All right, now let's talk about what's on these two pieces of media that came in this can. First off, let's talk about the video. Yes, we've got a video, 1996. This is a lot of fun. It starts off in the studio in 1995. I'm assuming all of this is from 1995. And they're in the studio working on what would become Load and Reload. And it appears that they may be recording drum tracks in this particular session. And then there's like a brief introduction from Lars, of course, and it's Lars pre-haircut. It's a little bit shorter, but still long-haired Lars. And then it goes into Lars and James demoing at the Dungeon, which is a little studio in Lars's house, I believe. And you get some ride-alongs. You get to sit in the passenger seat with Lars and with James. And at one point they go have dinner at what I think might be Jason's house. I'm not quite sure. And then it moves on to a section where Kirk is hanging out with some contest winners. And this part's pretty funny to me just because first off, they go to a guitar shop and they jam. But then they go to like a tattoo / piercing shop. And for some reason, Kirk talks this poor dude into getting his navel pierced. And I'm just like, Kirk, no. But then they bring the contest winners back to the studio, and they get to hang in the studio, they get to hear some new tracks, and they actually get to jam with the guys. Then there's a little section where you get to go biking with Jason. I think it might still be the contest winners, because there's another section after that where they're kind of going out and hanging out what it looks like some sort of game place where they have like pool and air hockey and shit. Seems like one hell of a contest to win. I mean, you just get to hang with the dudes. But that ends up being essentially what 30 minutes worth of this VHS is. And then after they wrap that up, there's a couple performances from 1992. They have a performance where they're joined by guys from Diamond Head, and they do Am I Evil and Helpless. And then the next clip is from a different show where they cover the song So What by the Anti-Nowhere League, and Animal, the lead vocalist of the Anti-Nowhere League, joins them on stage for that song. And that wraps it up. It's 45-minute VHS, but man, it's a lot of fun. Now moving on to the CD that comes with it, that when you listen to it, you understand why they just were like, you label the tracks whatever you want, because this is a lot of fucking around. It sounds like it might be at a rehearsal or during a recording session during the off time, because there's no actual like new songs. You don't hear the recording of new songs anywhere on this. In fact, if it is from studio time, I almost feel like somebody went in and took an entire session and just cut out all the actual songs and just left in the shenanigans. They do some like half-assed versions of cover songs, some half-assed versions of their own songs. And there's a lot of banter, a lot of them laughing and cutting up. And it's, once again, just like with the VHS, it's just hanging with the guys, which is a lot of fun. I can see how somebody would hear this, like the average listener, and they would be like, why the fuck would you even put this out? And I think that's why it's included in the fan can, because it's the kind of shit that us fans would really get off on. And it was a lot of fun, of course. I can't stress that enough. My thoughts on can number one are it's a lot of fun. Cool t-shirt, cool little bottle opener trinket, awesome VHS, awesome CD. I literally have no idea what's in the other 3 cans that I'll eventually get to, but this has set the standard pretty high. So we'll see what happens, but that's it for the 1996 Fan Can number 1. And in a few weeks, I will unbox, uncan, and discuss the number 2, which I think is from 1997. Who knows? We'll find out. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again very soon.